Hello and welcome back to episode 22 of Unknown to World Known Club 7. We're back for the first game of the season against Fortuna Dusseldorf and also the second game against Freiburg. Let's see if we can bounce back from the loss in the Super Cup to start our season strongly. So between episodes, we also got a win against Magdeburg in the German Cup. We won 3-0. Goals from Ditloff, Ecken and Pedri. So a very nice result there. It was very comfortable. We rotated a little bit and we were able to get the comfortable win. And in the next round, we play Union Berlin. So I think we'll be all right in that as well. In terms of the squad, not really much to update you on. Trent is out for 5 to 6 weeks from the sprained knee ligaments. He's nearly back now. Kitenje is back and will be starting today. And the only other thing we've got is Hoffman still requiring a fitness test. But other than that, everybody else is fully fit for this game. And the lineup to try and get us off on a good foot, we've got Kitenje in goal. Ditloff, Fran, Bakari and Henrique are the back four. Dude sitting in the middle of the wing backs. We've got Kolev and Tegan. We're going over Tegan as the midfielders with Pedri as the number 10. And then Ocampo and Lambermont are up front together. In the game against Magdeburg, we saw a little bit more of what Ocampo can do compared to what we saw in the Hertha Berlin game, where it was a little bit of a poor performance from everyone, really. Pedri has picked the ball up as it was cleared from that throw-in, and he's got space on the right, gets a shot away, but it's well over the bar. Nothing to be concerned about for the keeper. Hertha Berlin actually lost their opening game of the season. I think it was to Borussia Mönchengladbach. They lost 3-1 on the Friday night kickoff. So a chance for us to get an early advantage in the league, and we do put ourselves on that path with a assist from Henrique, the header from Pedri. I have big questions about what the keeper's doing here, but I'm also not going to concern myself with it. We're 1-0 up. That's what matters to me. And we're just going to drop the pace down a little bit, go for a bit shorter passing now, try and break them down that way, because at the minute we're giving up a lot of possession, which I don't really like to do, particularly when we're playing as a team like Bayern Munich. We should be dominating the possession, really. Henrique with another long throw, and it's ended up in the back of the net again. This one through Kolev, who I didn't even realise was in there. The goalkeeper does not know what to do about these long throws, does he? So this one gets launched in, and I don't even know what happens to the keeper there. Couldn't tell you. Somehow he ends up on the floor, and Kolev taps it into the empty net behind him. We're going to take it every day of the week. So 2-0 at the halfway mark, and Henrique now goes down in the box. That was never a penalty. And the clearance dude deals with it and plays it off to Ditloff. Kolev now on the right-hand side. Lays Ditloff off, who gets the cross in. And Ocampo is in space and makes it 3-0. And that is the difference between him and Allner and Benz. They don't score enough. He, on his league debut, gets a goal. I think that is going to be... I think he's going to contribute a lot more than what Allner and Benz were. I think he comes in and really takes the pressure off Lambermont to be the main goal scorer. We've just brought Morena on at centre-back. And then we're going to look at who else could do with a bit of a rest. Possibly Kolev can come off for Grau. and we'll send Grumman on for Tegan as well, just so that our midfield can get a bit of a rest, because I know they are very active in that midfield, and we haven't actually had a shot against us so far, which is quite nice to see. Russo at the back playing out for Dusseldorf. They're just trying to find their way down this left-hand side. Grau pressures them, and ball falls to Pedri after Ocampo pressured them into a mistake, and it's a very poor finish. We're going to start to just time waste and take our time, because we're happy for the game to end now. They're doing all sorts of tactical changes. Henrique with another long throw, and this time the keeper can claim it, but he's already messed it up twice, so it's a bit too little too late there. Grumman plays it to Ocampo, who sends it out wide to Ditloff, who finds Grau, who gets the cross in. Lambermont's shot is blocked, but Ditloff is back on the ball, and his cross is blocked as well. And that is going to be full time. A 3-0 win. It was nice and comfortable for us. Ocampo impressing on his debut. Dude, a little bit quiet, but didn't have much to deal with. And what he did have, he dealt with well. Ditloff with a very good performance out at right wing back as well, which is lovely to see. And it sends us top of the table. Obviously, one game, it's nothing to read into, but it's a good start. Let's go and see if we can continue that against Freiburg. And our lineup for the game against Freiburg, we have Hoffman coming in for Fran, Rao has come in for Henrique, and also we've had Grunman come in for Tegan, which that's what his name is now, deal with it. He's going to have to deal with it as well. I approached him, asked him what he wanted to be called. He gave me an answer. I said, sorry, mate, your name's Tegan. So that's what we're going with. We kick off against Freiburg now. Hertha Berlin bounced back from their first game disappointment by absolutely destroying Fortuna Düsseldorf 8-0. So that's something to be aware of. They're clearly not happy about that loss. And also, we're aware that they're still very strong, because we beat Fortuna Düsseldorf 3-0 and they've gone and done it 8-0. A ball in behind has been intercepted by Hoffman, and Ditloff played it off to... Oh, that is very poor from Rao. In fact, that's a point. We're going to be on more direct again, aren't we? We're going to do that. Not going to be so direct, because I don't think it benefits us. Ditloff heads away, finds Kolev, who's able to break away a little bit, and he's got space. He's trying to get down the right hand side, and he's ended up getting brought down. That was outside the box, and it still annoys me that the ref goes over to look at this when it's done by the VAR themselves. I don't know why we need to have a look. Why the ref needs to have a look at it. And lo and behold, it's outside the area. We already knew that. But it's still a dangerous free kick. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. Fair enough. Next highlight comes on. Freiburg are on a little bit of a breakaway. Rosenzweig gets intercepted by Grunman, who actually ends up running into, I think it's Ocampo. And Grunman plays it back into Dude, and Lambermont has put it in the back of the... I thought that was going to be given as offside. That almost looked like he was just stood there. As it bundled between their players, he just kind of looked down and was like, oh, the ball's there. I'll kick that in the back of the net. I think that's what this will reflect here as well. Grunman passes it off to Dude, who was a cracking strike. It actually hit Lambermont and then bounced between him and Illich, and then Lambermont just turned around and passed it into an empty net. A very nice start for us. And we can now try and build on that throughout the rest of the game, hopefully. Maldini tries to play Garrido, And the ball over to the far side is found Zeba, who's going to try and get a pass across the box, but Rao makes sure that can't happen. Plays it up to Ocampo, who leads the breakaway now. He's got a lot of men with him, finds Lambermont back to Kolev. Lambermont gets a shot away and it's just wide of that far post. But a very quick breakaway there that nearly saw us find our way to the back of them. We're going to drop the defence down just that little bit now that we've got the lead. Try and make it a bit more difficult for them to get in behind us. And now we're viewing here as Freiburg are back on the ball. Grunman has intercepted the pass, finds Lambermont, who takes it back and chips the goalkeeper for 2-0. Fantastic finish. And the way he took it past their number 5 was fantastic as well. Grunman just with a very easy interception. Lambermont, one touch, he's straight through on goal. And then chips it over the goalkeeper just to make it that little bit worse. I think it might have been Illich for them, the number 5. The ball in towards the far post. Maldini has hit the bar. And a little bit of a warning sign there. You know, just a reminder, they're not out of the game. We've got to make sure we keep it professional and make sure we keep the lead. Ditloff has got a bit of a knock, but it's just a bruised thigh. He'll be fine. We're going to just tell them not to let performance levels drop. And out we come for the second half now. 2-0 lead, which is very nice. Gladbach and Eintracht Frankfurt, the other teams who are on a perfect record to start the season, although Dortmund or Werder Bremen or Leipzig could all join us on a perfect record. We're going to make some changes now. We're going to send Tegan on in midfield and we'll get Ditloff off just due to that yellow card and the little bruised thigh, which shouldn't cause any issues, but we'll just bring him off. And we'll then look to make one more change. Maybe we bring Pedri off. We'll bring Pedri off and Olner can sit in that attacking midfield slot and just be there to play the ball off to Ocampo, play it off to Lambermont and see if we can grab a third. But we're not too bothered about that as long as we get the win. And we do so a comfortable 2-0 win against Freiburg for us there. And we are still top of the league. Look at that, though. Poor Fortuna Dusseldorf. They're 2 games in. They've conceded 11 goals. It's not been fun for them. We'll be back in a moment to have a look at where we're coming back next. So I thought what we'd do is we'll come back and do the Champions League group stage draw before we see where we're coming back. Let's see what group we can end up in. You instantly have to look at Olympiacos and Benfica's group as being ones you want to end up in here. So that would be quite nice for us if that can happen. Come on. Bayern Munich. Oh, we're going to get Barcelona, aren't we? You just know it. Okay. Out of this next group, you're looking at Nordschland. Sporting probably wouldn't be too bad, or Copenhagen or Celtic. I'm sure we'll get Marseille or Atletico Madrid then. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, we couldn't get Atletico Madrid, of course. Celtic, please. There we go. And then final seed. We're probably going to get Roma, just so that we play our former club again. Ideally, Fenerbahce, Club Brugge. Anyone but the top 2, really, would be fine. Roma are out, so I'd like Fenerbahce here. We get Club Brugge. That's still, it's a decent draw for us. There's obviously the prospect of Barcelona. We have played them since I left in my first year here. But nevertheless, it's a enticing game. And I think what we'll do then is we will actually come back for what should we do? We'll come back for Schalke and Celtic, I think. And then following that, we can do Barcelona and Hertha Berlin. So we'll be back tomorrow for Schalke and Celtic, so we can see how we're getting on. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like, comment down below how you think we're going to get on in that Champions League group, and subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.